Yo, Elliot. Got this question here about deadlifting and whether or not it's okay to round your back during a 1 rep max, right? So obviously you've watched all of Elliott's conservative, hyper-conservative deadlift instruction videos where I'm even putting sticks on people's backs so they stay completely neutral throughout the entire plane of range of motion of their deadlift. Now he's asking me like, well, Elliott, is it all right that I round my back during a PR, 1 rep max? I mean, if you guys watch the video with George Lehman in my gym, I mean, the guy is pulling like 900 fucking pounds and it's all over the place. I mean, he's jerking and twisting, his back's all over. If you've watched my competitive strongman training videos, you've seen me wear belts and straps and yank things up. I've done deadlifts where I'm like, the entire body's contorted. I'm twisted and contorted in any way that I have to in order to move the freaking weight, right? So what's going on here? E, what's up with the conservative deadlift form and then this balls to the wall, do whatever the fuck you have to do to lift the weight off the floor? Really interesting quote. I may have shared this before with you. It's from the book Mastery by Robert Greene. I quote that book quite often, and this is probably my favorite quote in the book. He refers to Charlie Parker, who's one of the best jazz musicians of all time. And Charlie Parker says in this particular quote that he's giving advice to a young jazz musician. He says, listen, first you learn the notes and you learn the instrument. Right? What does that mean? That means like you've got to be very meticulous about how you're positioning your fingers, you're thinking about it, you're reading the notes, so you're reading the music, and you're manipulating your fingers. You're taking all this conscious effort and embedding it into this activity. Right? You're very mechanical, you're very robotic. You're in a very active learning stage. What you're doing is you're teaching your nervous system how to engage all of the movements and behavior associated with playing this fucking thing. So he says, first learn the instrument and learn the music. Then forget all that shit and just play. Such a profound quote. Learn the instrument, learn the music, and then forget all that shit and just play. One is contingent upon the other. You cannot have forget all that shit and just play and actually play well. You can't just round your back and yank weights off the floor and do a really good job at it. You'll be weak and you'll fuck yourself up. In the same way that a musician, if he just picks it, look, imagine Charlie Parker said, just pick up that shit and play. It would be garbage. There'd be no fucking music. There's nothing eloquent and beautiful about it. He's being a hysterical idiot. He's just playing. A lot of you guys in the fucking gym are hysterical idiots, just picking up barbells. Just picking up barbells. You never took the time to learn the instrument and learn the music. That's what I'm inviting you to do, especially through the deadlift, which is one of those exercises that it teaches a lot of things at one time. So when you deadlift, you're killing a lot of birds with that one stone. So I say spend as much time as you can being conservative about your deadlift, and then guess what? There comes a time where you forget all that shit and you just fucking play. Yo, Elliot.